having tea with Chriselle.
Of course, some for you too.
Thank you, Chriselle. You're being very Asian, very tea ceremony.
In Paris.
Cheers, love. So good to see you here.
Yeah, you too.
You're looking amazing as ever.
Thank
looking
you.
Great.
You too.
So tell me, how do you keep yourself looking so amazing? What are the beauty products that you can share with us today?
I'm a huge believer in really taking care of your skin, because if you take care of your skin, you don't have to rely so much on makeup. The less makeup you can wear, the better. I'm really into serums, and there's two serums that I have been using for the past few months. One of them is the Dior Capture Youth Glow Booster.
Yes, I've used it. Amazing.
It's amazing. What I like to do is I like to add a few drops into my moisturizer or sometimes my foundation, because it gives you that kind of glassy skin look. Another serum that I'm obsessed with, which is really pricey, but I think it's worth it, is the Dr. Barbara Sturm. It is probably like the silkiest moisturizing serum I've ever used. Yeah.
And how do you refresh your makeup or your look through the day?
You know this too, because you have the same schedule as I do. I always carry around a little mist. The one I really love is from Tatcha.
Right.
And it's a dewy concentrate mist, so it really just keeps your skin dewy and fresh for at least a few hours. Because what I've noticed that if I don't mist for a few hours, my foundation gets cakey. I also carry around like a cheek and lip tint, because I feel like if you add a little bit of glow on your cheeks, and not the powdery one, it's the kind of the moist dewy one, then it just looks fresh again. So I'm always like putting on my lips and on my cheek.
Oh, nice.
How about you?
You know, I love the Lucas Purpur treatment. Have you seen it? Or
Yes.
tried it before?
It's hard for me to get that product because it's from Australia, right?
Yes, it is.
You're
it's
almost
nearly
out of
done.
it.
I'm nearly done
You
with
need
it.
more.
I know, I need more of it. But I swear by this. It is great for, like, you know, when I have little chips on my fingers, to my lips. It's very Aussie. They would just do a one-stop shop for everything.
That's the best.
Yes. What have you seen from the runways in terms of beauty looks that you've really liked?
Paris-wise, at least one show a day. Something was Western inspired.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, yeehaw. Which gets me excited because I was born in Texas.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really a cowgirl, but everyone was doing cowboy boots. Like, everyone. And I was kind of loving it. Yeah, I was really inspired by that. I'll only wear heels if I have to.
Right. And I think it's always really cool, you know, when you have boots and you wear it with a long dress. It just sort of breaks it all up and makes it a lot sort of livelier and more modern.
I'm all about juxtaposition when it comes to just getting dressed every morning. Like, I live in California, as you know, and I don't love being super casual just because I love the idea of getting dressed up, but I also don't want to be too dressed up in California. So for me, it's all about like finding the right casual shoe that will dress down my look a bit, because I'm always in dresses or something more fancy.
I don't know whether I can see you in a daddy sneaker though. It's just so comfortable, so easy to wear, and so youthful.
Yeah,
it just
it's
feels
very
so
youthful.
youthful when you wear it.
There's a whole like movement of just youth happening right now, from like
absolutely
everything from like politics to even just fashion on the runway. I think everyone is now designing not just for, you know, that generation that could really afford it, but also for the youth. So, because before it was so unattainable, just like a few years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now, like, you see things on the runway and you're like, oh, I could see myself wearing that, or I need those in my closet.
Right.
So,
you know, every collaboration that could happen, it's happening.
You have to be careful because so many people want to have that audience of the young digital audience.
Yes.
So all of a sudden, some brands, they will take the DNA of the brand out and replace it so it could be young, cool, and trendy. It works for some people, but other brands are just like, why? You know, like, you don't need to do that. So I think it just really depends too. If it feels organic to the house, then I think it works. But if it's not, then there's a lot of street style happening.
Yeah, it's a bit much. Like, not everyone can be hype beast, remember that, guys.
Yes.
One of the most interesting presentations you've been to in Paris so far?
surprisingly, we went to a Nike pop-up.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, when people associate Nike, they don't think of Paris Fashion Week, right?
Right.
I came out there so inspired. They literally had all of their archived women's shoes from like, I don't know, when they first started to like all their recent collaborations. And you see where a lot of the trends now come from. They had the original Daddy sneaker.
Right.
And you know, it's like $90, right?
Wow. I remember that you were in Singapore. What were the few things that you loved while you were in Singapore?
The people and the food.
Yay. Singaporeans, we love you.
No, seriously, I met the nicest and kindest people when I was in Singapore. That was my first trip to Singapore. A lot of my followers were so excited to see me in their country. They just came with like their authentic, what Singapore is known for. A lot of people came with the durian.
Did you like it?
I don't love it, but I could do it. A lot of girls brought me candy and I like the candy. Like
Right, the durian candy? That's really cute.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's a start. Maybe my
Right.
next trip, I'll warm up to it a bit more.
Okay, you heard that, guys.
You have to come to LA one day.
I go to LA, she comes to Singapore, right?
We'll do that. We'll swap.
Okay.
Thank you.